I am so humbled to be in this room of amazing thinkers and leaders tackling these problems related to our country's infrastructure. And the opportunity for asset management, a huge theme in asset management, and understanding and bringing in all relevant stakeholders to decision-making processes. And that's some of the stuff we're going to talk about today. So just a little bit about what I do and the companies I represent. We have two sister companies that have been members of the Asset Leadership Network, supporting members. And our first one is Uberlytics, which focuses on helping organizations build better asset management programs. That's bringing in consulting services for strategy and road mapping. And then our second company, which grew out of that work, is MentorAPM. And we offer digital solutions that embody that asset management thinking. I was having a quick chat with Michael on the break, and you always learn something new about what you do, but really our digital solutions are about bringing down that framework so that it's invisible, but enables better asset management on the ground. And I'm sure many of the solution providers here, that's exactly what you're doing as well. We work primarily in the water sector, and I'm just going to highlight a few example projects that really show how asset management thinking can impact and help deliver on that aim for safe, resilient, reliable, equitable, sustainable infrastructure. One of the first ones we're working with is a water agency in the California high desert. They are planning for a very uncertain future and water, constraints, water scarcity. They have taken a step in saying we need an infrastructure asset management plan so that we can ensure that we are able to deliver services, we're able to deliver drinking water to the communities we serve, and that our assets can sustain that. Second project that we're working with is coastal communities in northern Queensland. In this case, we have severe climate threat to vulnerable communities. And I think a common theme, Vaughn and David, you could maybe agree or disagree, but a common theme across the water community is either too much water or not enough. We've got water in all the wrong places and quantities that are not optimal. And so we're really trying to address these challenges. In this case, the government in Queensland has given a $4.5 million grant to the coastal communities, majority of them Indigenous communities, to build asset management programs that will harden these communities and create resilience. And so they cannot stop the cyclones. They know that these communities are vulnerable. They will get wiped out. How do we prepare for that? How can better asset management plans both help minimize the impact of that cyclone and get them back online faster? And then a third project is a water authority in northern Mexico, where you may have heard about this in the news. That's a picture of their primary reservoir from 21 to 22. And if you go back to 2015, you can see an even more dramatic contrast. But this community has no more water. And prior to this severe drought, they were already struggling with failing infrastructure and losing an enormous amount of water through their network. And so in a probably later reaction to understanding this threat, they have started an effort to put in an asset management plan and leverage digital tools to try to mitigate the situation that they are in.